There is one thing that brings exes back, and this thing is distance. I'll explain in this video why distance is so crucial in relationship recovery. It is a key element in the strategy that I adopt with my clients. I'll explain everything after the jingle.
igetmyexback.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
And before I start, I just want to remind you that I have tons of free resources for you. There's a quiz to know if you have any chance to get back with your ex. There's you can subscribe if you want to watch more videos. You can comment if you have any question. You can also like the video because it does help me in terms of the referencing. And the quiz, all the links are in the description. So have a look, pause the video, or just after the video, have a look. It's totally free. You click, there's tons of resources for you to learn, for you to grow, for you to feel a bit unstuck in your situation. So, before I introduce the concept, I have to tell you a few things that sometimes people don't understand. Very often, and that's probably the case for you, people are still in love when they break up. Okay? They're still unsure, and they just take a leap of faith. They're just like, I have feelings for that person, but it doesn't work for me. Okay? And they move from a reality, your couple, that's a reality, that's their life. They're sharing the house, having your daily routine, to a new reality, the life without you. And when they take this leap of faith, they are going to the unknown. And they don't know what's going to happen. They have an idea, they make prediction, but they take this decision, they make this prediction. But very frequently, and that's probably the case for you, they still have feelings for you. Okay, so we have these two things. They're going somewhere, they don't know how it's going to be, they have intuitions, and they still have feelings for you. There are two realities. If you think about an airplane flying above your head, and you see this plane and you're wondering about this plane, you have the idea of travel, holidays, going to the Caribbean, travel the world, freedom, all these things that comes into your head. That's the reality from you looking up at this airplane. And you see there's a distance between you and this airplane, between the reality you're in versus something very distant, very far. You sort of fantasize on this. Okay? Now there's another reality, being inside the plane. And how is it to be inside the plane? I can tell you, I've done a 12-hour flight with my kids recently. It's not fun. It's noisy. You don't have any space. You're meant to sleep, but unless you're in business, the seats, you can't really incline them more than this. You have broken screens and you watch really horrible movies. Your kids are restless. When you're in the plane, the reality is completely different. You're living in a noisy place, reminding you of your journey to work in the subway or in the tube, cramped with people, noisy. That's not the same reality, right? The fantasy of, oh yeah, this amazing plane holidays, to the, I'm here in this huge box of metal, flying above the ground, very noisy, with tons of kids crying. That's very different, right? That's the point of this video. That's the concept I want to introduce you. And that's why distance, in a way, can help you. So if you're feeling down, remind yourself about the plane. If you're feeling down, if you feel like, it's so difficult, remind yourself about this plane. Perhaps you feel lonely, you feel depressed, and you think that your ex is having the best time of their life. You're looking at the sky, looking at this plane. And the other way could work the other way around. Because you could be in that plane, and they could be on the ground. So really try to see where you are right now. Are you on the ground? Are you in the plane? And so we all have that desire to dream, that desire to project, that desire to look up in the sky, to dream, to fantasize, to dream. And that's what probably your ex is thinking about you. That's probably what you're doing. But you have to understand whether you're in the ground or in the plane. And recovery is always the same. It's always like a pendulum. They always come back. At some stage, they always come back. Very violent breakup, messy breakup, lots of tension. And at some stage, there's an opportunity, always an opportunity to connect. And that's why the importance of mystery, the importance of space. Because it helps you bring back the pendulum quicker, faster. Because they would be thinking about what's going on in that plane. I want to be in that plane. I'm eager to join this. This is what distance can create in your relationship. So I hope this made sense. I hope I'm pretty sure when you were not familiar with that concept, but it does make sense when, I think for people, that's what I've started to use this image with my clients who are doing no contact and they're struggling. And of course they feel themselves on the ground and they feel like really sort of in the FOMO that they can't be in that plane. And it's just a question of perspective. It's just a question of where you are right now. It's just a question of the distance. And once you understand this, you understand the power of no contact radio silence, or the power of leaving some time and some distance. Because as I said, as it's described on this slide, it always comes back. If you were meaning to be together, if you had strong feelings, if you were respectful through the relationship, they will come back. They will come back if you do the right things, if you create the condition from this pendulum to go back. If you launch this pendulum and you touch anything on the ball, it's not going to come back. It's exactly the same. So by doing that distance, by letting things unfold, by creating that sense of mystery, you are creating the condition for that pendulum to go back. And I want to end with a big thank you, as you're a growing community and you're allowing me to do something that I love. So I just wanted to share my appreciation and my the fact that I'm so grateful to have this amazing community. There are so many things that I want to do, but so little time that I have. I want to do more group things. I want to do more live videos. I probably need to hire someone to help me because at this point of time I'm fully booked and I have to refuse a lot of people. Frequently I have to refuse a lot of people. But I just wanted to share also the feedback that I get because, it simply gets me up in the morning and help me, do what I love. So that one is from Damien. I'm so glad I met Alexis. He seriously helped me a lot to focus on the more important stuff in my relationship. My girlfriend and I have been trying our best to communicate more. It's pretty much going good so far. And so, yes, with Damien, and it depends on people, depends on the situation. It was really about communication, how we could help him and his partner, his girlfriend, to communicate better, to communicate their needs, to lay strong foundations. And now he texted me the other day and he's more than happy than ever. And the relationship is stronger than ever. So yeah, have a look at Trustpilot if you want to see other reviews. And if you want to get in touch with me, again, have a look in the description. There are links to ping me. Other than that, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
igetmyexback.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.